but like the wall behind you looks green.
Oh, to me in here, my skin tone looks crazy. Oh, now I have color back in my face. I know, we're almost done, babe. I know. I just need you for a little bit longer.
What is this role reversal? I don't like it. You being like, hang tight, and me being like, I'm just
I know. This is going to be your explain it. This is it. Best reaction channel on the internet, hands down. I'm begging you. I'm trying. You have to shut the channel down. Yeesh.
There was something about Eden.
You know, I'm wondering if I should like read these comments before we do this, because are they going to give us some backstory on the lore? You know?
The most recent one. Actually, nobody knows who Vessel is. Okay. Actually, I love when people start with actually. I swear to God, there was something about Eden. That's why I wanted to look it up.
Okay.
Oh, here we go. Next album's title is from a quote, "Even in Arcadia, here I am." The I is referring to death, and Arcadia is the ancient Greek paradise or Eden. Couple that with the images and the glitches at the end, I think we're going to get some seriously heavy songs on the new album. And this happy, positive Vessel isn't going to last for long. Vessel met an ancient deity, Sleep, in a dream and fell hopelessly in love with her. She, he, it, honestly doesn't matter, used him as a vessel to walk the mortal realm again. The 3 previous albums tell the story of their deeply toxic and violent relationship. The first album is the start where Vessel is trying to get Sleep to love him as he loves her, but she keeps leading him on and then giving him the cold shoulder. The second album starts with Vessel surviving an unaliving attempt. Following from the last song of the previous album, he then tries again to get her to love him, but she is getting more and more distant until finally it seems there is a breakup. The third album tries yet again to get back together to reignite the flame they had at the start, but nope, Sleep wants nothing to do with him. Vessel finally begins to see her for who she is and starts questioning his love, before finally we get the Moving On song at the end of the album, which is a euphoric shedding of skin moment. This song carries on from that, it seems, but right now it's mostly guesswork as we have such limited information. Hope that helps a bit. Worship. That was from Mark Lewis 7732.
Wow. Okay. I should give a little backstory. We're trying to understand everything there is to know about Sleep Token, and it's from what we're gathering from you all. And thank you so much for the comments on our last video, which is what we specifically asked for, is giving us an explanation. Explain it. So we're just trying to play catch up here on the backstory of the albums, the songs, who Sleep is. Because I'm kind of taking them at face value, you know?
Which is fair and valid because it's open to interpretation. So yeah, that might be the intention from the writer, but it's not the way the listener hears it. Like every listener is different.
Right. Okay, so now that we did that, we should intro.
Are we not? Are we not in it already?
No, we're not. I'm gonna have to like chop this up a bit to make it make sense. Okay, I know. We should just have this one take.
We should just stop introing. We just start in the middle of a conversation.
Yeah, they know who we are. So fuck it. God damn. On that note, shall I intro?
Okay, go for it. Welcome back to the channel.
Welcome back, everybody. Oh my God. Like, will there come a time when it stops? Or will we always have to do that?
We don't have to do anything.
Welcome back, everybody. I'm Rocky. She's Charlie. 2 cousins, 1 cup. And here we go. Follow us on X, Instagram. We have merch. Check the link down below. And let's get into it because we already have gotten into it. So now
We
we're
are
getting back
so
into it.
When I listened, and let's go back to what we were talking about before. When I listened to Emergence, I too was very much taking the lyrics at face value and picturing a human relationship. It is beautiful and it was mesmerizing, but like first of all, after listening to it so many freaking times, and then I've started watching reactions, and all these different people are hearing different things and different like relationship conversations happening. And I love a rabbit hole. So it just made me want to know more. And like, I keep hitting dead ends because everything is like, but that's just theory. Like, you read like a whole thing and then it's like, but that's just my take. Like,
yeah. And this is what I was saying this to Charlie off camera, is that I get frustrated because at the same time, I love hearing the lore. I love hearing the theories, but nothing's been confirmed. So I feel like we're just taking bits and pieces of what other people's interpretations are
right.
of this band in general and the meaning behind the albums. And I love it. I just wish we had
a right answer, a right or wrong answer.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like, being in a math class versus being in an English class, where it's like there's black and white, and then there's just metaphors and whatever you read into things. But I'm torn too, because there's a part of me that wants to like feel it for myself, like experience it without having the noise and the background. And just like see what I take from it. But at the same time, I just don't know that I'm smart enough. Like, I don't know that I'm up to the task. But again, if there's no right answer, then like whatever I take is what I take.
I think there's also just,
I'm a Gemini. Can't make up my mind.
All right, I'm an idiot. So that's what I gotta say. No, I think that there's also like beauty in the ambiguity of
absolutely
what they do, and it's almost like I feel like you and I should just like fuck around and find out. Just and if we start picking up on the symbolism of what we're hearing from other people about theories, like I feel like it will come to us with time. But I feel like for who you and I are, like I feel like we like to relate lyrics to more of real life things, personal things. So
not that demons and sleep and entities are not real.
No, I mean, the jury's out on that. So I'm all for, I think everything's up in the air. Everything is at play. I'm not writing anything off. I'm hearing all the theories. And again, thank you so much for giving us the information in the comments. And please keep it coming, because
we absolutely love the music. But we're like now learning. We're on the journey of the back end stuff.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
And also, is this a good time to say that we're going to probably do an album listen?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I was going to say what we're doing tonight, and then also say
I will let you drive, and I will shut the fuck up.
Nope, you're fine. So all this talk of Sleep Token, you're probably wondering, why are you here?
Why are we here?
Why are we here? What are we doing? I don't know.
We don't know.
So bye. We don't have time. Do you see how I get like I literally short circuit when I start talking about these guys?
Yeah, it's only when we're doing Sleep Token.
Because I get so like my ADD cannot.
Yeah.
Okay, there's too many things. The first thing is, okay,
the fact that you're doing this like you have blinders.
That's what I have to do.
Because okay, the first thing, and I can't look that way.
That's literally what I have to do for myself, because I can't. Ahead of their new album coming out on May 9th, I want Char Char to experience Take Me Back to Eden album, which was their most recent album from 2023. So we just feel like it's appropriate to have her listen to that. So we are going to have reaction videos to each of those songs. Maybe we might have a double feature here and there. But our next project right now is to do Take Me Back to Eden. And then we are also going to have a live listening party where we listen to previous albums of Sleep Token.
So we've done Granite, The Apparition, and that's it from this album.
Yeah.
And Just the Offering, we've done from that album. Then 2021, this place will be our tomb. We've done Alkaline. So we've done one song from there.
Yeah.
And now we also have done 2 songs from Take Me Back to Eden. We've got a long way to go, Missy.
We do. In a very long-winded, roundabout way to tell you all, we're going to do the entire Take Me Back to... Can you just pull up the song? I can't entertain this for much longer. So on that note, we are doing Take Me Back to Eden.
And you chose this one because it's the title track.
I chose this one to kick off our Take Me Back to Eden journey.
Correct. And this is 8 minutes long.
That's why I'm looking at the time. We've used 23 minutes to do nothing.
I think we did a lot.
Personally. Okay. I'm going to have to chop and screw that shit up because a lot of it doesn't make any sense.
And this is a visualizer, right? I think.
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Are we ready?
Ready.
Are we ready to worship? See, I'm getting the lingo down.
No, you're getting it. You're getting it, girl. Okay. Oh, I'm excited.
Birdies. Garden of Eden. You're like, your face. I'm like, we're in a garden. You're like, just shut up. Love her.
I think that's
him, them.
I think.
I dream in phosphorescence, bleed through spaces, see you drifting past the fall, but no one told you where to go. The term religious experience is just like the most appropriate thing for these guys, like ever.
Yeah.
I think that I've heard just the like fire part in like dark romance.
Yes, you have.
Things.
Yes, you have.
Okay.
Because
I was like, wait, I've heard this.
Yeah. I'm going to tell you.
I think.
The dark romance girlies have taken a liking to Sleep Token, specifically Take Me Back to Eden and The Summoning. They keep playing the same.
I wonder if I know The Summoning too.
I'm sure you do, because but it's because that's like what this fucking band is. Like, it's fucking dark romance. And like the songs.
And fantasy romance. Like,
yes, absolutely.
It's
like
very appropriate.
I've even heard like Sleep Token is like baby making music for like rock girlies. And like, I see it. I can, like, you know,
because it has a romantic undertone, and it's
right.
very ambient. Like, it's very ambient, ambiance, but ambient, I think is how you say it when it is.
Okay.
Anyway, we don't have time.
We don't.
It's very much atmospheric. Like, it reminds me of the things we put on when we're reading.
A gothic haunted castle
with like
in
just
the rain.
moody sounds
stuff.
in the background. Like, it's very much like it's all encompassing, surrounding you, and it's very. I mean, granted, there are crazy, intense riffs and drum pieces and beats and flow switches that like would make it a little bit hard to read to this, but like the slower, more melodic pieces of it are very much like the vibe that you want to feel when you're reading something romantic.
Yes.
Or intense, or like your heart's being ripped out of your chest.
Like, and do you see what I mean? How with Emergence, Vessel's vocals are different than this here. Like, I don't know if you remember it, but it's like, it feels lighter. Like in Emergence, I feel like I'm hearing his actual voice.
Right.
And it sounds like, you know, there's some distortion with these songs with his voice. So I don't know. That's
well, and I did hear some theory that I could be wrong, but I did hear people talking about a label switch and that having something to do with the different sound in this coming album.
Interesting. Okay.
Than the prior albums, and I don't know if that's just like they have new producer or new. I don't know.
So interesting. Yeah. If that would make them have like a whole different
slightly
sound.
Different. Yeah. Like maybe they're doing less manipulation or
okay.
I have no idea, or that's just the direction they chose artistically to do less manipulation than their past album for another reason. Like, I don't know.
I don't know. We don't
never
know.
Will.
No, but let us know in the comments if you know.
Yeah.
We're figuring it out as we go.
Vessel, if you're here.
Vessel.
Let us know.
Slide in our DMs and let us know what's going on. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, this is a ride, and just wait for the next bit we're about to get into.
Say no more. Also, I love this visualizer. I didn't say that earlier, but it's probably my favorite I've seen so far.
And like,
except for Emergence, because that just
well, then in Emergence, when they gave us that little like zzz, and it was like this like demonic thing with like a deer skull. Like, is this related to that?
Yes. I don't know, but apparently there were several frames of that we didn't see. And it sounds like he defeated the knight defeated the entity thing at the end of the song.
Okay.
I thought it was sort of like they were about to face off.
That's what
and
I
then
thought.
We're going to go into the next song, but apparently there's a frame that implies that he defeats him or something. So I want to go back and look at it again.
Yeah, me
Should
too.
we do it right now? I'm just kidding.
I mean, I will never say yes.
I will never say
Arguably, when this is over, we could just fast forward to that.
And try to find it.
Yeah, we could just try to look at it together.
Yeah.
When this is over. Yeah. Okay. You've probably seen this in TikToks too. What's coming up from the book girlies?
Well, yeah, I spit blood when I wake up.
Yes.
Sink porcelain stain, choking up brain matter and makeup. Just 2 days since the mainframe went down and I'm still messed up. Room feels like a meat freezer, I dangling like cold cuts. Missed calls, answer phones from people I just don't trust. Mirror talk, fake love, but I'll take a pound of your flesh before you take a piece of my pay stub. White roses, black doves, godmother, rise up. I need you to see me for what I have become. Those eyes like fire. I'm a winged insect, you're a funeral pyre. Come now, bite through these wires. I'm a waking hell and the gods grow tired. Reset my patient violence along both lines of a pathway higher. Grow back your sharpest teeth, you know my desire.
Okay, I'm obsessed. I like have been jamming to that for, I don't know, several months now.
Yeah.
Not realizing that it was Sleep Token.
It's such a popular viral clip they've done.
There was a short I sent you, I think, at one point that I was like, is this Sleep Token? But I don't think it was this one. I think it was something, but I just recognized his voice.
Yeah.
I found the lyrics in that part before the, I don't know if it's chorus. I can never tell where we are.
I
Are we
know.
in a bridge?
I
Are we in
know.
a chorus? It was very modern language in comparison to, I feel like, a lot of the metaphorical things he says typically.
Yeah.
He talks about, I'll take a pound of flesh before you take a piece of my pay stub, which
Yes.
very
Yes.
like not gothic, secretive, mysterious.
Well, it's like very face value.
What
Yeah.
did he say? But are you looking at lyrics?
Yes.
Because there was more there.
So okay, I'm gonna read this.
Okay.
I spit blood when I wake up, sink porcelain stained, choking up brain matter and makeup.
Brain matter.
Just 2 days since the mainframe went down and I'm still messed up. Room feels like a meat freezer I dangle in like cold cuts.
Yes.
Yeah. Like
I was like,
cold
these are
cuts and
real
Sleep
life
Token
things.
would not.
Totally.
Yeah.
That took me back. Like, I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Like, this is very, I feel like,
Yes.
not that I know all of the lyrics.
No,
to
but
all
I
of the
feel like
other
we
songs.
like broke out of
Yes.
this like you know.
Typically I feel like
Yeah.
it's very much like a funeral pyre and
Yes.
emerging and
Right.
like that. What was the Granite where he's talking about like was something about driving in that was a little modern, but other
Probably,
than that
yeah.
it was very much like holy water and
Very
all of these, like,
ethereal and like all
Yes.
like these high like
so then when he said
Yeah.
said something about brain matter and then he said cold cuts, I was like, wait a minute, what are we doing here? And then he said my pay stub.
missed calls, answer phones from people that I just don't trust.
Don't
Like,
trust.
You talk
Love
on the
that
phone
line.
vessel. Who's calling you?
Yeah. Do you have a
pick up?
landline?
Do you-
Is it a rotary?
Is it Verizon? What do they use in the UK?
Can you hear me now?
Do you have minutes? Do you need minutes?
Do you need minutes?
I can give you minutes.
Would you like to use your minutes on me?
Do you Skype? Do you FaceTime? Do you have Wi-Fi?
Were you on Vine?
Do you have WhatsApp? We can make this happen.
Mhm.
Mirror talk, fake love, but I'll take a pound of your flesh before you take a piece of my pay stub. Like what? But like
I love this.
I know, but I feel like people in the comments do your work.
Yes.
I feel like they're gonna have the fucking lore behind this piece. But then it's like within that lyric block, then it like within the same lyric set of lyrics says white roses, black doves, godmother, rise up. I need you to see me for what I've become. Like then we like go
That's
back
what
to
I expect,
who-
yeah.
Yes, like how he normally is. Yeah. So
And that's what's like
yeah.
really interesting about this. I just lost my train of thought.
As we do
Pay stubs,
on this cold cuts.
cold cuts.
This is why we're such a good reaction channel. Aren't you guys glad you're here? I don't know.
Okay. Well.
Okay. Well,
Oh, got it. I got it. I got it. I think it was even more glaringly, it stood out even more to me because of the past 24 hours of like trying to look into some of the lore and hearing so many things about the entity that is sleep and the entity and like Vessel and their like push and pull and their relationship. And that is, you know, like you said, we take a lot of their songs at face value and think about human relationships and, you know, romances and whatever.
Yeah.
And if it's deeper than that, we weren't reading into it like that. So then when these words started, where it became...
Hold on. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. So sorry.
When he started talking about things that were so like modern and relatable, it brings me back to like, it feels like he's talking about a real person. Like, I'm going to take a pound of flesh before you take my pay stub. Like, that's something you would say to your girlfriend, not, or your ex-wife, not like the entity that is sleep. You know what I mean? Like, it's
right. So then is that, so then who that is that,
this is what I'm saying. Like, is he
that wasn't sleep
breaking
talking.
up with sleep? No, I think that was Vessel.
Yeah.
Talking to sleep, but
Okay.
But
it sounds like he's trying to leave.
Does sleep need his pay stub? Like, I think I'm being too analytical. Does sleep have rent to pay?
Okay. I need to
Does she have bills? Does she have Verizon?
Does Vessel work at Five Guys? Because if so,
no wonder Ren is in there.
I'll see you there.
Playing around with the moms.
If Vessel's working at Five Guys,
Vessel's like giving Ren the bathroom key whenever he needs it. He's like, here, bro.
And this is when we get canceled by Sleep Token fans.
Or do we become best friends? I don't know.
Or do we all meet up at Five Guys? Who's to say?
Or do we get in a restraining order and
from Vessel? Yeah,
and
I
Ren.
would have to frame. I'd have to frame that. And Ren, I would just frame it. You know, people have their YouTube plaques.
Yeah.
Usually,
ours we'll never have that.
No, ours would just be the restraining orders.
Several.
From
we'll
artist.
have a whole collage.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. We're collecting them.
Okay.
Would you like to go back into the song?
I would love to.
Reset my patient fire that's along both lines of a pathway higher. Grow back your sharpest teeth, you know my desire.
If they bring in a sax.
I can't say that they do, but we do go somewhere else, though. We do go.
Piano is gorgeous, though.
Just, it's like a whole different fucking song right now.
I guess it goes to show, does it not, that we've no idea what we've got until we lose it.
Love this.
No amount of love will keep it around if we don't choose it.
Love that. So fucking beautiful.
And I don't know what it's got
Nope.
Wasn't ready to accept the offering.
I mean, I think the reason why this was the one I was dying to show you is because there's so much to unpack that I don't even know how to. But aside from that, like just the instrumentals of this, like all of it. And
I love the lyrics. Especially that end bit.
Yes. So I said it, I don't know if you remember, but this part of the song with these lyrics are like my favorite part. I guess it goes to show, does it not, that we have no idea what we've got until we lose it. Mm-hmm. No amount of love will keep it around if we don't choose it.
Yeah.
Like, so I'm like, so is that Vessel or is that Sleep?
This is what we have to figure out.
Okay. Because
I just learned that Sleep existed yesterday. So
me too. And I've been listening to these guys for over a year, and I'm just like, I'm just enjoying it.
They're breaking up.
Yeah, I'm like,
I asked you in our last video if they have wives. Like, I'm so
or we're going through a divorce.
Taking it so literally.
No, but like, did I counter you? No, I was like,
no,
I don't
you
know.
Were like, we don't know.
I'm trying to figure it out myself. So let me know if they're going through a divorce in the comments. They're like, no, bitch, that's not even. But this, because in that lyric, it sounds so like when it's Vessel, is that when it's more of his voice, and when it's more distorted, and is that Sleep? I'm not asking you. I'm just like,
I don't know.
I don't know.
I feel like I saw more of people saying that, like, when the voice is more melodic and quieter or higher pitched or whatever, is when, like, specifically in Emergence, Go Ahead and Wrap Your Arms Around Me, that was Sleep, I believe. Like, that was like, but then when it gets more intense, like with that crazy beat switch, that's Vessel. And that's what it sounds like people are saying, is like when it's more singing melodic, it's Sleep, and when it's more aggressive, it's but that could be completely wrong. That could be one person's interpretation that I just took for a fact. So,
but yeah, I feel like this was a really good intro into what we're going to be doing.
I agree. I'm so excited to be able to, like, listen to them, like, guilt-free. Like, there's a book I'm reading right now that is so, like, this vibe. Like, so it's like angels and gods and demons and monsters and dark and light and worlds collapsing inside of itself and, like, very intense, you know, good versus evil stuff. So, like, I feel like putting Sleep Token on while I read it would be, like, perfect. But I don't want to spoil anything. Like, I really don't.
As you know, I brought up this series how many times now?
Haunting Adelina, I know.
That I told you that there's specific songs of theirs that I was like, as I was reading, I was like, holy shit, like, this song was made for this scene, or this song was made for this person. I went so far as to comment that on the author's Instagram because she
follow Sleep Token?
She was wearing a fucking Sleep Token shirt in a video talking about the series, and I was like, I just like fucking, I think like 50 people liked my comments. I was like, okay, I'm not alone. Like,
no,
like, this is a thing. But again, their songs are dark romance, so it makes sense that like the dark romance girlies have gravitated to Sleep Token. I'm very excited to keep doing Take Me Back to Eden album. You're in for quite a ride, so I'm excited for you. Before we go, I would love to explore that little last part of Emergence.
I will never say yes.
We just listen to the whole thing again.
I'm like, sorry, something's wrong with my mouse. It's not pausing.
We have to play the whole thing. I don't know.
That's the only way.
That opening.
Oh, okay. I have to say, I have something to say.
Yep. Go on, Alan. Go off. Go off.
Your dad.
I just saw my dad texted us.
Because I, again, listened to it like 60 times in the last, like with all the reactions I've been listening to. The very beginning with the flute of Emergence.
Yes.
And I'm going to play it for you, but then I'm going to play you. It sounds rocky. I'm crazy, maybe, because I haven't actually checked, but it feels and sounds to me exactly like the very beginning, first second of Money Ties by Ren.
What?
The same pitch, the same.
What? Have other people said this?
No, I just can't. Every time somebody presses play on Emergence, I hear Money Ties, and I expect it to be about to go into godliness is next to cleanliness, or whatever she says in the beginning of that song.
Stop.
Okay. I'll
play that, and then are you going to play Money Ties for me?
For 2 seconds, yeah. Okay, ready? Just that. Okay? Just that. I feel crazy.
Don't.
Godliness with contentment is.
But it's similar.
It's similar. It's higher pitched because I have not checked the comparison. I just, every time somebody presses play on Emergence, I expect godliness with contentment is great gain. Like,
that is so funny that
all morning I've been going, I've been expecting money makes money makes the world go around after that starts.
Vessel just goes, that's what they collab on. I love that shit has been on fucking repeat in this house, let me tell you. Okay, here we go. So it's in the last like 10 seconds or some shit.
Let's see if I can get it. Go off, Kenny G. Or Gabby, as we were told in the comments.
We've learned. Thank you, everybody.
Gorge. I'm like hand on the trigger, ready to pause.
Well, when it first happened, I was like, okay.
Damn it, I knew it.
Okay, and how are we going to do this? Okay. You look at me so upset. You're like, what do I do?
Make me better. Make me better at this.
Looked at me with so much angst. You're like, Okay. So, and
so we have this entity with the antler situation, and apparently, I took it as that was Vessel, but Vessel is the knight. Who knew? Not me.
And see, how do we know? Is that we've been told?
Well, that's what people are saying.
Okay, but hold on. Everybody just hold on.
Everybody hold.
Because I don't know if I can. Okay. So this is Vessel's new photo on their Instagram.
Okay.
So like he has like a gold. Yes. Okay. So he has like the gold shoulders. It looks like he has like a sword.
Okay.
Right.
So he is knighted now. He is.
That's what it's kind of looking like.
This knight person. Not the crazy entity that I thought he was. Okay. And this is just the first frame.
Okay. So. Okay.
It changes every time. So
is this the Garden of Eden? It's a garden. Okay. So they're going to battle, right?
Jesus. Jesus.
Whoa. Oh.
That was the, I think.
Oh, that was him, like he slayed him.
That was the part I missed.
I missed that too. This becomes your 13th reason. We're here all night. I'm like, it's really okay, Char. Like, I want to go to bed. You're like, no.
We will get it.
I will get this.
I will find it. Oh!
Oh, that was a
See?
big one.
That was fun.
This is going. Wait, do you think we could just Google and someone already took a screenshot of
I'm
these images?
sure. I'm sure. Okay, so look at this.
Is he dressed in like red?
It's red. I didn't see that
Looks
earlier.
like he's like in a red dress.
Or is he on fire?
Ah. The battle. Wow. Okay. And more battle. Right?
What is the legs he's walking on?
What the? Yeah.
I think I've broken my computer. They're
freaky.
like, do you want to play it or not?
Yeah.
I'm like, start, stop.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Whoa.
Look at that.
Look at that. Okay, so all of those frames we just got were within 2 seconds. Because the first
Really?
one starts at
Okay.
6:22.
Okay. Wow. Okay, so he slayed him. He slayed him.
People were right. Interesting. I thought this was going to be the whole.
Me
like,
too. I thought we
arc
were
of
yes,
the
I thought,
album.
like we're going into a battle. That's how I
Battle's over. We won. Woohoo!
but like how does this tie into this song?
I don't know.
Emergence.
I don't.
Or does it set you up for the next song?
I don't know. And there's a song before this. This is the second song.
I have so many questions.
I know way too much.
We know too much. We also know nothing.
Nothing.
And this is why this is
just making
very
sure there's
difficult.
not anything else.
Yeah.
Okay, we're good. We're good.
What were we saying?
Something we could talk about off camera for sure. But
Oh, yeah. Oh, can you and oh no, let me say goodbye and then we'll talk. Okay. All right.
can you end it? Yes, for the love of
Imagine-
God.
No outro.
No
It's-
intro, no outro.
Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. We will see you next time for more Take Me Back to Eden album listening. So stay tuned for this journey, and thank you in advance for your patience and coming along with us for it. Please continue to put in the comments lore, theories, anything to help us out, because we need to be fully prepared for when Even in Arcadia comes out. Follow us on X. Follow us on Instagram. On Instagram, we post little sneak peeks of our drops. So if you want to get a first look exclusive, head over to our Instagram. We also do really fun stories. I feel like we're pretty funny on the
Yeah,
stories.
y'all are missing out if you're not on Instagram with us.
We do
'cause
fun stories on there.
We've been dabbling a little bit more every day. I think
It's a fun time. It's a fun time. Our merch is out. You have about a week.
Mhm.
You have about a week left to pick it up. So if you're interested,
April 4th.
get that link down below. Fun stuff on there. So, all right, everyone. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
I thought, are we going to do the first album before we got on here? And I looked to see what the first song was. Oh, no. Okay. Was this in the same video? No, it was a different one. Okay.
Pretty good. Okay.
They're so dry, I can't.
Oh, here we go.
I literally can't.
Okay.
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 Okay. Come on.
This is like disturbing out of context.
Okay.
You got it?
Yes. Oh, fuck.
help me. How do you pronounce
Which album?
Euclid?
Oh, I think so.
Euclid? Ascenicism? Ascensionism.
Also, okay, so Sundowning is from 2019.
Yeah.
So that is the oldest one. I
No.
was right. Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Sun-
So the offering, correct?
No.
No.
We did the apparition?
Yes.
Wait, we did alkaline? Closer?
Wow, I
Who
like
is she?
that.
Why am
How'd you
I-
do that?
Why am I now green
How did you do that?
on my Nexigo camera settings? But I'm more confused why I'm green now.
You're
'Cause I-
hulking out.
I zoomed, right? I look fucking like I have
You don't
jaundice.
look green. I mean, I don't know.
You want to
what
talk about
is-
what you learned about sleep? You fell asleep?
What is that? What is that?
You know it.
No, I know it. You fell asleep? Oh
You
my-
want me to tell you? No,
Yes.
you I no, come on.
Give me a genre. Oh, Friends. Rachel.
Yeah.
When he read the letter, you fell asleep? Mesmerizing. I don't know why I have an accent. If I'm no longer with us on this plane, can you take my remains before you set them aflame in a Viking funeral?
So just so that the people don't start sending out wellness checks on both of us, particularly you, can you
Really?
clarify what your fear is and why you don't like to plan too far out?
Because I just don't know what my life will look like, or if I'll have one.
That makes it much worse.
What's the? This is like a walk to remember. Like,
Never saw
just
it.
shut the fucking front bitch ass motherfucking door, you crazy, crazy lady. That needs to be rectified.
But isn't it really sad? Like, I don't know if I want to do that.
I have had enough of you and your fear of sadness. That is our lives, okay? We live in the sad, and you're gonna get over it. Every time I
Okay.
suggest something and you're like, but isn't it sad? Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Okay, you're like, yes, and.
Yes, and.
Yeah, okay.
That's what you should be saying. Yes, and.
Yes,
Titanic. Isn't it sad? Yes. And
but phenomenal.
obsessed. Right. It's because she's like dying.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
so that's why I'm like, this is me
I
being
see.
like, I
Okay.
don't know if I'll be here. I'm not a walk to remember, just to be clear. I don't have
Okay.
any currently diagnosis.
Okay, I need to. Okay, let me just do this for you.
Okay.
For
I'm alive and well.
context, Charlie is fine. She just has.
Physically.
She
Mentally,
fit-
we're not sure.
Okay, will you just shut the fuck up and let me do this? Charlie sometimes has an issue planning too far ahead to committing to things because she has in her mind, like, what if she's no longer here? Again, she's fine.
I'm fine.
And there's no reason to have this thought, but she just has a thought, like, what if I'm not here?
It just feels silly to spend money on something that's so far away when, like, what if I'm working? What if I have moved to Scotland or Brighton? What if we're on tour? Us together doing fuck knows.
Yeah.
These are the things,
yeah,
aside
okay.
from the fact, like, what if I get hit by a car tomorrow? You know what I mean? Like, there
Okay.
just are things.
How did we get here? 16 minutes. Wonderful. We've done nothing. Okay.
Also,
Oh, fuck.
or like, people are saying, what if it's a double album?
We won't have time.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Also, Vibe like signed off on us just doing a straight through bullshit, like
Yeah.
no editing
Yeah.
reaction. So
I
just
sent it
take this
back.
1 hour and 3 minutes and
Yeah.
serve it up on a platter for them.
Arguably, I could. No, I can't. Okay.
Bye.